All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakodash. Double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. That's Jesus' word, now true faith sincerity. And yeah, man, today I just want to get into how the Lord hates you Edomites, man. You know, because hey, you was created to be the wicked, man. The Lord, he's a balanced power. You know, the scripture says a false balance. Matter of fact, let me just get that before I get this scripture right here. Let's get that in Proverbs. It's Proverbs 11:1. It says a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. Yeah, so the Lord is He's balanced, man. He loves and He hates, man. You know, we know the scriptures. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man. You know, the Lord is not, you know, locked into one emotion, man. Cause if that's the case, you can teach the Lord how to hate. You can you know, teach the Lord, man. Basically, you know, the Lord made all things. He made all the emotions. You can love, you can hate. You know, the Lord do the same thing, man. You know, laugh. Scripture also says, "I will laugh at your calamity." The things the Lord laugh at, you don't even, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't even dare to laugh at, man, unless you got the Spirit on you, the Spirit of the Lord. You know, somebody break their legs or get in a car wreck. That's something that the Lord laugh at, and the men of the Lord laugh at. You know, it was one day at camp where we had a scoffer get hit by a car, man. We, you know, gave all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai, and that was a beautiful piece of work, and we laughed, man. You know, but it says a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, so the Lord hates, man. You know, if He didn't, there won't be no deaths, especially no these horrific deaths. You know, people getting hit by trains, and you know, just even having Esau on the planet itself. You know, and how he get down. Just look at you know, all these different interrogation things that they do. You know, so this all it all comes from the Lord, man. But just to get the point, I just want to further prove that the Lord hates you Edomites, man. You know. So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 50. Sirach 50 and verse 25. He says, "There be two manner of nations which my heart abhorreth, and the third is no nation." So the Lord said is two nations that his heart, two manner of nations that his heart abhorreth, and the third is no nation, man. And let's see what the third is talking about. It says, okay, let's see, verse 26. They that sit upon the mountains of Samaria, and they that dwell among the Philistines, and that foolish people that dwell in Shechem. That foolish people, that third no nation, that's talking about you Edomites, you so-called Jews, man. You damn Amalekites, man. You know, that's what it's talking about. The Lord hates you, you damn Edomites. It ain't just talking about you Amalekites. It's all you damn devils, man. You know, and I just want to get that in. It said the one that dwell in Shechem. Ain't talking about the Shechemites or nothing like that. And I already got that I already got that lined up. Matter of fact, let's get this. Let's see. See these damn devils, man. Okay. Shechem. You see? It says Shechem was located in central Israel. See, and that's talking about who's in Israel right now, man. Those bastards, man. Those damn Amalekites. You know, let's get that in scripture. Zechariah, I believe 6 and 9, something like that. Was it 9 and 6? Yeah, the Zechariah 9 and 6, it said, "And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines." So let's see if we can find Ashdod, man. Should be like on the coast. Let's just type that up. Let's see. Ashdod. See, city in Israel, man. City, yeah, it's off the coast, man. A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Who's in Ashdod today, man? Those Amalekites, man. You know, those kites. You know, which I've been trying to do a little research on, when that name became offensive, and you really can't really get into it because being called an Edomite, that is the worst thing you could be called, man. Being called an Edomite is the worst thing you can be called, man, because the Lord hates an Edomite. You can call him a Caucasian. Even they get a little butthurt when you call him a Caucasian. But when you call a fake Jew, a Jew rat, a gutter rat, a kike, man, and he goes berserk, because that's you telling him the truth, man. Matter of fact, let's just get it in Genesis 36. Genesis 36 and 1. It said, these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. So this chapter is Genesis 36 is talking about the lineage of Esau, Edom, man. So let's see, where is that? Bear with me, Akiam. and that lets you know, man, that these are the Edomites. Let's jump down to verse 15. These were dukes of the sons of Esau, the son of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Selpho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Katam, Duke Amalek. Which Amalek, that's they the head tribe of Esau, man. They're the head tribe of Esau. You can tell they the head tribe of Esau. Because all the Edomites are brute beasts and greedy dogs. Said they you should you leave some gleaning grapes. That these you can tell they the head tribe of Esau because you throw a piece of meat, raw meat, to a dog. The first one to get it is not going to share with anybody else, man. And as you can see, those fake Jews, they are in the land of milk and honey, which the land of Israel has to be cleansed, man. Nukes had to fall on, have to hit Israel as well to be cleansed, man. They got the best, the holy, they got the Holy Land. They got everything under their subjection, man. And it says Duke, man. That lets you know who the Edomites are. Who else is using the term Duke? Matter of fact, let's just get that. Let's get that in the etymology. Let's see how far do they go back to on here. Duke, say a sovereign prince. Okay, Old French. Said leader, commander, Latin governor of providence. To lead. But who else is using that term, man? You remember what's the beginning of World War One? Matter of fact, let's just type it up. What was his name? Archduke. As you can clearly see, an Edomite. Archduke Franz of Ferdinand. Who else is using that term, Duke, man? You damn devils. But to get to the point, the Lord said He hate the ones that he abhorred the Philistines and the ones that in Samaria, but he said the ones that dwell in Shechem. You know, it says there's the third is no nation, man, because at the end of the day, you Edomites, uh, 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 you're not gonna be a nation, man, and then you so and even in that, you know, you want to claim that the Edomites are done away with. Well, yeah, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, man. And if the Lord don't hate, what's the point of Obadiah, man? What's the reason for Obadiah 1 and 18? If the Lord didn't hate, why is this verse written? This is Obadiah 1 and 18. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it, man." So the Lord has spoke that this has to happen, man. Scripture says it don't return unto him void. You know, ain't like, you know, it's gonna be like, damn, man, we left a few Edomites. No, that's the reason why Saul, the Lord had to do away with Saul, man. You know, because he left a few of those Edomites, man. He didn't, number one, he didn't hearken unto the commands of the Lord, which the command was I think it was the Amalekites, man, the Amalekites, those kikes, man, the kikes, man. Let's see, is it First Samuel? Let's see, bear with me again. Bear with me. Let me see. Bear with me again. I bet it First Samuel 15th chapter, I believe. Nope. I think it's 15. Bear with me again. Yep, it is. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, this is First Samuel 15 and 1. It says, "Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord has sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord. Thus said the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he had laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and destroy utterly all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and ox and sheep and camel and ass." See, so the Lord, he said, spare nothing, man. Even the young ones, so they don't reproduce. You know. But guess what? Jump down to verse 7. It said, "And Saul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur that is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. But Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep and of the oxen and of the fatlings and the lambs and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refused that they destroyed utterly." So he left some Edomites, man. He left Agag, man. Which the scripture said the words don't come back, and the words. Let's get that. It's like I don't want to chop nothing up. But as you can see, the Lord said he remembered Amalek, man. That's the head tribe of Edom. Which all you Edomites gonna catch it, man. You know, you devils have are still living off our downfall, man. Even you Joe Sixpack, yeah, you ain't getting it as good as Amalek, but hey, you still in a comfortable state. You know, even though you're two-time loser, you shouldn't even be around Jake, man. This is your kingdom, but you still have to pay bills. You still under subject unto the damn Amalekites, man. And why you kites, you fake Jews, you gonna get it the worst, man. You know, all you devils gonna get it, but through the spirit, I believe even the other tribes of Edom is gonna kick Amalek ass in the kingdom, man. You know, all you devils gonna still be in a pit. You know, it was just Amalek's gonna get it the worst. You kites, man. You know, you wanna. That's why we call you the devil. You're identity thieves. You know, you took the land of Israel and you defiled it, man. You know, you got a lot to pay for. But this is this Isaiah 55:11. It says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." So yeah. So the Lord he commanded Saul to get rid of all the Edomites. Well, guess what? Saul couldn't finish the job, man. Guess what? That's the reason why David came after him, man. And the house of David is going to finish the job, man. Through the spirit power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the elect is going to finish their job, man. And Obadiah 1:18, these Edomites, you know, and the Lord, if He's so loving, why is all the Edomites going to be done away with, man? Matter of fact, I know it's in Job. Let me see if I can find it. It says, uncle, let's see. He says, not going to leave your uncles, man. There's no way you're going to be able to reproduce, man. Because, the worst thing that's on the earth right now is it's an Edomite, man. Should have passed it. Bear with me, Akim. Let's see. Is it in Sirach? What is it? Let's see. Bear with me, Akim. Let's see. I believe it's in Job, but hey, at the end of the day, man, I can't find it right now, but at the end of the day, you Edomites are going to be done away with, man. And how the Lord, He's so, John 3:16, which you clearly don't know what it's talking about. The Lord, hey, He's setting you Edomites up in the trap, man. The Lord is He already have you devils set up to Matter of fact, let's get in Romans 9th chapter, man. Let's go and get that. Let's see. Okay, let's start at verse 10. This is Romans 9:10 said, and not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the and unless man, the balance of the Lord, yeah, because Isaac was the Lord, man. Isaac was Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was Isaac, like Yahweh Shai was Isaac in the reincarnation, man. And guess what? And that lets the balance of the Lord, because through His loins was righteous, was the righteous was established by the way was by Jacob, and then Esau, man, wickedness, man. So that lets the balance of the Lord through the loins of our Lord, the righteous seed and the evil came out, man, by the way of Jacob and Esau. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of Him that calls. So yeah, the Lord is a director, man. and he's giving the roles to whomsoever he given it to, man. Esau is meant to play the wicked and to be destroyed, and Jacob is is, is meant to be the righteous and to be delivered in this time, man. Because we're entering the climax of the movie, the height of existence. You know, Scripture says every eye shall see him, man. Everything is set up for the day of the Lord, man. You know, it said it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. It says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Most High forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So yeah, you can't blame the Lord for what he doing. This is his movie, man. You know, Lord, he's gonna have mercy on whom he's gonna have mercy on, man. You can't stop that. You know, it says, so then is it not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. This point, it says, for the Scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And that's what the Lord doing to you Edomites, man. Why he blessed you with the sword, man. He blessed you devils with the sword. No, no one would ever think to come up against these Edomites, the so-called white man. Guess what? The Lord is going to return and take that blessing away from you, man. You know, and you're going to know. That's why the Scripture says, then shall they know that I'm the Lord. Then you're going to know the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You're going to fear the Lord in that day then, man. You know, he says, therefore he have mercy on whom he will have mercy on, and whom he will harden. He said, thou wilt say unto me then, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? So yeah, all of this is in the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because these Edomites are hard-headed, man. They know what's finna go down, man. But their pride have deceived them. The Lord, he's setting up what, that script gonna play out. While through the Spirit I read that Isaiah the 55th chapter, man. The scriptures have to be played, man. We're living through it now, man. We're living these words now, man. Everybody have to fulfill the scriptures. Lord put on part on the right hand side of that, man. On the righteous part of that, man. But everybody had to fulfill the scriptures, and that's why we can end it off with this. What is that? Proverbs 16:4. It said, the Lord have made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. Yeah, the ones that dwell in Shechem, man. Those you Amalekites, because you ain't going to even touch them missiles, man. The Lord is going to allow for you to escape those missiles, man. Just so you can be the first fruits of slavery. Just so you can pick up those dead bodies and be digging them pits, man. While the birds coming, you know what I mean? Because the Lord, he promised the birds a great feast as well, man. The birds are waiting on the day of the Lord. The birds going to get rewarded as well. That's why the scriptures always, talk about consider the birds. Because during that day, that day of the Lord, they're gonna be blessed with a great feast, man. They're gonna be rewarded, So how much more us, man? And that's why, what the point is, the Lord, he said he created the wicked for the day of evil. That's how he's gonna declare it. That's how it's now gonna be once again declared on the earth, man. Through the discretion of the wicked, Esau eating the so-called white man, man. And that's why you're not gonna be a nation, because your fate is being extinct, man. You're gonna be the ultimate example of what not to do, man. So yeah, Aki, man, I just hope they were edifying. We'll give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and great elders and great millstone. Shalom to the elect, teaching word on true faith and sincerity. Shalom.